Listen to this, it'll change your life. Whether you decide to get started right now or whether you decide to get started later, it's going to be just as hard. But if you don't get started right now, you're going to keep telling yourself, I'll do it when I'm not busy. I'll do it when I have more time. But if you don't make the time, it's never going to happen. So just start. You can do it.
Being smart as a teenager sucks. Because you know what is right and what is not right. You won't believe what everybody else is saying, what society tells you need to be. You don't need to party and smoke and drink every weekend in order to feel happy. You wait for the week, not the weekend. You know that school and the haters and the people that tell you you can't chase your dreams, you know that they're wrong. But it sucks because you're so young and you might not have achieved everything that you want yet, but you still have time. You could do nothing right for 10 years and you could still have time. You can look at all these successful people who didn't even start until their mid-20s or 30s. Like, you have time. Stop listening to everybody and start focusing on your goals. You don't need the hate or the criticism. It is lonely at the top, let me tell you. Not everyone is going to believe in you, but I do. Chase your dreams.
You have to be the champ before you be the champ. You understand? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does it really? Because it sounds like you have to be him before you can be him. You can't just pop this by training and doing push-ups and knocking people out. This is, I'm the champ. No, you have to be the actual champ. Your conduct, your lifestyle has to be the champ before you actually wear the belt. Maybe that's better.
Yeah.
You have to be the champ before you can even wear a belt.
Have you ever heard that saying, what you resist persists? In other words, stop placing your focus or energy on the things that you do not want in your life. Stop talking about what you want to change. Instead, focus on the things that you do want and the many possibilities that you want to create. When you focus on what you want to change, you are focusing on the past. But when you think about what you want to create, then your focus is on the future.
Flower grows alone, but it's never lonely because it's surrounded by other flowers. But if you were to take that flower and surround it by weeds, the flower could not grow properly because the weeds keep taking from it. But if you were to take that flower and take it away from the weeds, it would grow properly. It's okay to be alone to grow. It's okay to be alone to heal. You come into the world with yourself, you die with yourself. You sleep with yourself, you wake up with yourself. You are with yourself more than anybody else in the world. It is okay to be alone. To escape toxic people, bro. It is okay to be alone. Know that. It is okay to be to yourself, by yourself, with yourself. It is okay.
You will never miss out on something that is meant for you, even if it comes in a roundabout way. Let me explain. We all know the saying, everything happens for a reason. But I think sometimes we forget the concepts behind that. Remember when you were going through that really difficult breakup, and you were like, oh my gosh, I'll never find someone like this ever again. But then you stumbled upon someone else, and you're like, wow, if I never went through that, I would never get to the place where I am now. You can take this into every aspect of your life. When one door closes, another one opens. And I think sometimes we forget about this, because we're so focused on what is gone, that we're not focused on what's to come. And obviously sometimes that can be a very difficult thing to process. And that's okay, but for every bad thing that happens to you, a good one is waiting. And you do have to experience the bad things that happen to you in order to appreciate the good things. Stop looking at everything as a loss. Everything's all about perspective, right? Start looking at it as a change and be like, wow, I can't wait for what's about to happen. Because I know for every hard thing I've been through, a good thing has come right after it. Whether it's a lesson, whether it's a new experience, something good always comes after something bad. And that's powerful. It's all about the perspective, baby.
Why are we comfortable with letting the world just go by?
I think a lot of people don't have the framework. They don't know how to operate in that realm. They don't know how to get going. They don't know how to get started. Yeah. But I love what you said about it being there's a game-like quality to life. That's such a perfect way to look at it. It really is.
You played the game.
Yeah.
You played the game.